Hey guys, so I have been, in the dating world, getting to know people, doing online dating, stuff like that for like the last few months. And I've been kind of on and off because honestly, like dating is exhausting. Getting to know people, it feels like a job interview every single time. It's fun going out and stuff, but like actually getting to know somebody is a little bit overwhelming and stressful sometimes. But it's been an interesting experience. Anyways, I was recently talking to a guy who had some issues on his like dates and stuff, and he was explaining to me how he feels like POF is the Walmart of dating sites. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And he was saying that in the dating profile there should be more questions. So that got me thinking, because of the situations that he had, he was like, man, I should have read this in their profile. And so I was thinking about questions that POF should include but hasn't yet. So the first one would be, is that on POF they ask you if you have kids. There needs to be something underneath that says how many. Because how many kids you have can be a deal breaker for a lot of people. They don't want to, you tell them you have kids, y'all getting to know each other, and then she finds out you have 6 kids. Especially for someone who doesn't have any, like that's overwhelming. To think like, wow, not only do I have to accept this one man, but I also have to accept his 6 kids as well as, their mothers. Like, that is a lot to want to take in, and some people are up for the challenge and some people aren't, and the people that aren't, you should just eliminate them immediately. That's how I feel. Second question, underneath that it should say how many baby mamas or baby daddies do you have, because that is another key factor to how many people you may have to accept as part of this person's baggage. So I think that is a very important question. So that's the second question that should be asked. The third question that should be asked is, it says, do you have a car? But it does not say, do you have a house? I am more concerned of, do you have a place to live over, do you have a car? Even though both are very, very important. But I do want to know, like, are you living with somebody? Do you have living with roommates? It should say, do you live by yourself, with parents, with a roommate? And I guess they don't do that. I think the guys maybe should have to answer that question. Maybe they think like, oh, they don't want somebody to know that they live alone. But I think like that's important. Or it should just say like, do you live with roommates or your parents? Like that makes a big factor, or your family. Like I know that people are like roommates sometimes, but like I'm just meeting too many people who are living with their moms. Like I want to know that. Like, and it should say like, then you can explain the situation to me, because some people have legitimate situations on why they are living with a family member. Some people just need to get on their feet. They're in the process of doing such and such and such. If you see that passion, that ambition, then perfect. But if you're just living with your mom because she takes care of you, like I would like to know that before I decide to respond to your, hey beautiful. I would like to know that before I respond, because that might deter me from responding. Or vice versa, it might deter a guy from responding if he's like, you live with your dad? Like, I ain't trying to like go over your house and hang out with you, and I'm hanging out with your whole family. Like, people want to know those kind of things. So those are 3 questions that I suggest that you add POF. I think it would really increase your connection record for the better. If you have any questions that you think POF should add to the profile, to the dating profile, please comment below and maybe we can get something going and like send it to them and say, hey, like, we want these questions added because it will make our dating experience much better. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.